InfoWar. Also, don't fight with your husband. Don't fight with your wife. Get off fluoridated water. Get off processed foods. That's how you beat them. That's how they know we're like animals. They put the poison food out, we eat it. Stop using their cell phones. They're cut way back. Very bad for you. Stop having to buy all their baubles. Start supporting alternative companies and media. Start your own organization. Start your own little local newspaper. I don't care if it's, just your neighborhood. Call into radio talk shows like you're doing. It's a process. They get us to all fight with each other. Old against young, black against white, north against south. All of this bull. We need to come together against them.
Okay. And there's people in Canada, just acquaintances of mine, that are worried that you've been in place as a figurehead to instigate fear within the populace. So they think you're a tool.
Well, that doesn't matter. Of course, I'm not. But at the same time, it doesn't matter. You know the Federal Reserve's private. You know they're putting fluoride in the Canadian water. You know they're taking your liberty. Educate people. Okay, I appreciate your call. Listen, all that becomes is an emotional salve or an emotional block to not go out and do something. I mean, there's these people all over the web that attack me, and instead of fighting the New World Order. And they'll say, well, no, you're the New World Order, so we're fighting you. And that doesn't make any sense. I mean, warn people about the mercury in the vaccines. Warn them about the fluoride. Educate your neighbors about the basics instead of just repeating, the same worn-out things. Jew, Catholic, space alien. What else? CIA. They've trained us to where we get to the point of we're waking up and then they say, he's not good, don't listen to him. Or Ron Paul's not good, don't listen to them. It doesn't matter. You have a responsibility. So let's just say I'm bad, I'm evil. I give people hope. I tell people take action. I expose the architecture. I expose how they're poisoning you. I give you the documents. I show you how they're operating. Look at the fruits I've borne. Look at the work I've done. Look at how much I put into this. Judge it by its fruits. But for the sake of argument, let's just say I'm bad. Okay, that has been ascertained. Let's just say I am just absolutely wicked and evil. Now, why are the groups and people that do that, why aren't they knocking on doors? Why aren't they getting local talk radio shows or access shows? Why aren't they starting newsletters? Why aren't they calling into shows? Why are they only doing no research, no work, no nothing, just repeating, it's this group that runs it, it's that group that runs it? We talk about all the groups at the top of the pyramid. We just don't harp and bash on certain groups because the minions in those groups generally aren't bad and they're compartmentalized and they hear us attacking the top of the pyramid, and then they think that we're attacking them, and then that balkanizes us. It divides us. It turns them off. Anytime somebody calls in and bashes Masons, I go, yes, it's true at the top that the Masons are Luciferians and run by the New World Order. But Masons at the mid and low levels don't even know there's higher degrees above 33rd degree. They're not aware. They are on average join a fraternal organization to do good. That's how evil works. They try to go in and co-opt those things. So we need to address it that way instead of turning all those Masons who mean well and a lot of good people that are Masons. Okay? It's the same thing. I'm just saying I'm not bigoted in that I'm going to sit there and bash groups for being groups. See, that's what I'm trying to say here. And so there's people in Canada that say, or wherever, all over the place, that say, Alex, he's a tool. A lot of that started with jealousy in the movement. Leaders in the, quote, patriot alternative movement get really jealous of me because I work 14, 16, 18 hours a day. I've got more skill. I've got a better intellect for whatever reason. People listen to me. They believe me. I supply the movement with most of the new people. And then it's not enough that I drive the engine for all these parasites. Then they somehow want me to fall. Believe me, we're all going to fall. Death's the great equalizer. It isn't about Alex Jones. It's about the New World Order. And I am a good guy to my core. I love God and decency and innocence. And I'm here to fight the globalists. And most people know that. So let's move forward against the New World Order now. When the show ends in about 35 minutes, you can tune back in at Infowars.com to the mainstream and rehear the first and second hour. Total economic analysis in the first hour. John Taylor Gatto in the second. Very important information at Infowars.com. Finishing up with the army of detractors and liars and people that tell every lie or twisted manifestation you can imagine about me. You notice that, and again, most of them do it out of jealousy or envy or weak-mindedness. There are some government agents and disinfo people out there, and they'll usually show themselves by putting out just incredibly stupid, disinfo pieces about other things. Just came out that one of the big disinfo guys for years we knew was an FBI informant, one of these white supremacists, always putting out wild stories that later were disproven. And now he's just closed up shop and went away. I mean, some of these guys stand out like a sore thumb. But it's really simple. I say we have hope. I say we can affect change. I say that we have power if we move. But I also talk about how